Hello dear investors and traders. Information and Analytical Service is in touch with you, GURU.Markets. Thank you for paying attention to us. We will look at the company's current fundamentals. Lyft Inc., ticker LYFT. This review was made using information as of July 13, 2024. According to classification GURU.Markets, company Lyft Inc. belongs to the subcategory Taxi. 10 organizations are participating in the assessment, and this is more or less representative. We start with summary information about the company. Let's look at each indicator in more detail a little further. If you want, you can pause the video. You can study all the parameters of the company more thoroughly. Access to the table with the structure of company tickers is free and open. Market capitalization of the company Lyft Inc. valued at $5.29 billion. And the market capitalization of the subcategory is $178 billion. Lyft Inc. accounts for a share of 2.969%. This is one of the small companies in the subcategory. The company's balance sheet capitalization is $0.47 billion. With a balance sheet capitalization of the subcategory of $20 billion. Lyft Inc. accounts for a share of 2.349%. Comparing the occupied shares of market and balance sheet capitalization, we see the following. Occupied share Lyft Inc. in the subcategory in case of market capitalization assessment is 2.969%. The balance sheet capitalization is 2.349%. This is 21% less than the share of market value. Assessment of the company's share of market and balance sheet capitalization of the subcategory. Bad, -1 point. The analyzed company's debt obligations amount to $1.174 billion. Financial liabilities to book value amount to 249.8% of equity. Rating for the company's debt obligations, very bad, -2 points. The balance of the company's market price to its profit is 0. The average for the subcategory is 101.1, which is worse than in the subcategory. Assessment of the company's stock market value to its profit in comparison with companies in the subcategory. Very bad, -2 points. Profit for the last 12 months was -$184 million. Forward earnings for the next 12 months are unknown. And this is extremely bad for the company's price. Assessment of expected future profit indicators in comparison with in the subcategory. Good, 1 point. The company's price-to-sales ratio is 1.1. The subcategory average of 2.6 is 58% lower than the subcategory average. Evaluation of the market value to revenue indicator in comparison with indicators in the subcategory. Good, 1 point. Revenue for the last 12 months was $4,680 million. Forecasted revenue for the coming 12 months is unknown. And this is very bad for the company's prospects. An assessment of the projected future sales volume indicator in comparison with the indicators in the subcategory. Bad, -1 point. If you are interested in such analytics, I kindly ask you to subscribe to our analytics and click on the bell. The sales margin is -3.9%, with the average for the subcategory being 2.6%. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 6.5%. Assessment of sales margins in comparison with indicators in the subcategory. Tolerable, minus 0.5 points. The company's share by number of employees in the subcategory is 2.98%, which is 0% more than the market capitalization share. And this shows the imbalance in the current stock market value of the company Lyft Inc., rather towards underestimation. The amount of market capital for each employee of the company is $1,796,000. Whereas for the subcategory $1,803,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the organization's performance is 0.4%. Estimation of the company's market capital per employee in comparison with the indicators in the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. The profit for each employee of the company is $0,000. With an average in the subcategory of $17,800. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 100%. Estimation of profit per employee in comparison with indicators in the subcategory. Tolerable, minus 0.5 points. The revenue per individual employee of the company is $1,589,000. By subcategory $692,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 130%. Estimation of revenue per individual company employee in comparison with the indicators of subcategory companies. Tolerable, minus 0.5 points. The volume of short transactions is 14%, with an average for the subcategory of 6.5%. This is an assessment of a possible short squeeze. Technical indicator RSI, 14, shows a level of 38% for the company Lyft, Inc. In the subcategory, this level is approximately 49%. On average, securities in the subcategory are rated higher than Lyft Inc. Comparing the movement of a company's stock price Lyft, Inc. and subcategory shares. We can see that over 12 months the company's shares Lyft, Inc. showed a dynamics of 14.6%. Against the price dynamics in the subcategory 33.4%. This clearly does not indicate anything, but it is necessary to take note of this fact. The total result is as follows, minus 5 out of 10 points. The average result for the subcategory is minus 0.8 points. If you look broadly, within the market in the aggregate, we can see that the average result for the entire market as a whole is 0.3 points. Against the company's minus 5-point rating Lyft, Inc. Let's go to the order table, which is available to you. The link to it is in the pinned comment. The order table contains absolutely all decisions by the information and reference system GURU.Markets. Access to the order table is absolutely free and open. Link in pinned comment. Let me remind you that May 13, 2024. We published an order, ticker LYFT. Information and reference system GURU.Markets. The following decision was made on this order. Close the deal. The result is a profit of 23.7%. Many thanks to the public for watching to the end and for using the information and reference system GURU.Markets. You really are the coolest audience.